But obviously, one of the things you would look at maybe be the form criteria. Are you asking too much of people for the conversion points you've got? The forms set up in HubSpot that are helping to allow people to click through. Are they asking to a conversion, or are you asking for, the mother's maiden name and the phone number and the mum's phone number and XYZ, and too much information in every field that you put into a form can be more and more off-putting. And we've seen examples with clients in the past where they've said, "Oh, this never converts," and they're offering, say like an ebook, but they're asking for 10 different pieces of information. People are quite protective of that information, so obviously what we advise then is that you would have a shorter form. You might just ask for a name and an email, a company name, and then start generating the rest of the information you want later on down that relationship. That could be something to look at.
So if you're getting a lot of traffic to the website, but you're not getting as many conversions as you would like, or that conversion rate is just slightly below where it should be, there's a few things you want to be doing. The first of which, and this is a big one that I see for a lot of people that we work with, a lot of our clients at first, is a lot of the templates or the pages that are designed aren't optimized for things like mobile. If your audience are 80% mobile when they're visiting the website, you need to make sure all your conversion pages, the forms, the landing pages are all optimized for that particular device. Having things like the form above the fold, you can run things like the blink test to make sure that the content is hitting home and whoever is on that page knows exactly what they're getting. You want to just going right back to the basics, making sure that these pages are loading quickly, that the designs visually looks nice visually. You want to make sure that the content is short and sharp to the point. Whoever's on that page knows exactly what they're going to get if they do opt into that. I believe there's a few tools out there for the blink test as well.
Final thing I'd say on that as well is making sure that people can actually find your landing pages. Another common problem we come across is, there's loads of landing pages, loads of downloads, and it's like, well, how do people get to them? They're not typically pages that are going to rank well in Google, so you're not expecting to get much organic click through to a landing page. So you've really got to think about how you're steering your traffic, the traffic that's coming to your website, to the landing page in the first place. So if they're not being viewed, they're not going to get clicks, they're not going to get conversions. So, implementing things like lead flows, making sure that all your blogs have a good call to action that go through to landing pages that can capture those details. Even having a download library that allows people to navigate to it on the website, that can really help. I think one of the, like I say, the most common thing is that people aren't seeing these pages, therefore they're not converting.